What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Dylan, just coming back with another video. It's early this morning. Feeling better this morning than I did yesterday. We're about 4 weeks in on the ACL rehab, after surgery for reconstruction. And for those who just are tuning in today, I ended up using my quad as a part of the graft that they use to repair the ACL in particular. So, man, yesterday morning, I don't know what it was. I got up in the morning. I started doing some of my exercises. They have us doing this one where you hold your legs off the bed. So you lay on your stomach and your legs are kind of dangling off the bed, and you're supposed to cross your legs to help put gravity on your on the back of the knee to kind of get that straightening. They want you to get to that point where you're straightening out perfectly before they get you to do like group therapy sessions and things like that. So it's like a process you got to go through. You have to go to I think it's 90 degrees for the bend, and then the other way is just like the other knee is completely straight. So I woke up in the morning, I felt pretty good, started doing some exercises and stretches and things like that. And all of a sudden, it felt like my knee and my quad was just like on fire. Like it was like almost like a burning like sensation I was getting. So of course I'm like, oh man, like this shit is pretty painful. Like, did I do something wrong? Did I injure myself or whatever? And then like, I'm looking it up and it's talking about like, well, from time to time, your nerves will kind of just get on fire because, you're not used to using the muscles very much. So when you start using the muscles more often, it starts to kind of bring out a little bit of intensity and pain, which is something that I've noticed comes in a lot after physical therapy. Because on Tuesday I had therapy and we went pretty hard. They put the little parts on your quad, the little stickies you put on your quad to kind of like send those electricity shots to your knee area to kind of get those muscles firing up again. So we did that. We did these against the wall exercises where you pretty much have to push your knee backwards against the wall against like a roll up towel to kind of get that knee used to kind of bend, like not just bending forward, because we know when you tear your ACL, your knee's kind of like slightly bending forward like this. So we're trying to get it to the point where it's kind of like more like a straight line with that little bit of curve for the kneecap pointing out. So we started doing some of those exercises too, and then like the shifting left to right from your left hip to your right hip. So it's all the exercises I did on Tuesday were just they put me out, man. I felt like I had I got in the car with my wife. I was like, bruh, I'm tired as hell. This is like, I'm ready to go lay back down. I'm just hella burnt out because I haven't really worked out at all since I've been injured. I've been laying up taking oxycodone for pain and ibuprofen and all this other stuff, and just been trying to like rest and also stretch out my muscles and things like that. So like Tuesday was heavy. So anybody who's in that third or fourth week of their recovery, who's going through it, make sure you give yourself like that. I'll say after physical therapy, if you notice that you're kind of fatigued and you're tired and it's a little sore walking around the house with your brace on, just give yourself a day off, bro. Because when I got home, my therapist was like, oh yeah, just give it some time off. Don't hurry up and rush back into exercises. But me being hella impatient, I was like, nah, I really got to get this shit done with. So I'm over here trying to like tighten up my quad a lot on the couch and things like that, and then put my pillow underneath my ankle to kind of help the gravity on my knee. So I'm kind of like pushing myself, and I'm like, nah, I should listen to my body. Sometimes you might take longer than it might take longer than others. Like, you don't compare your recovery to no one else's recovery. Like, it's gonna be your own journey, bro. Like, I've been out for almost a month from my job. I'm still at home, just relaxing, resting, trying to get creative with my time and go to school and things like that. Working on my bachelor's degree for social work. So yeah, there's not a lot of stuff going on besides just trying to stay in the right frame of mind. And for those who aren't used to being at home a lot by yourselves, like, you're gonna kind of go through this little period of phase where you're kind of feeling like you're kind of going stir crazy a little bit. I mean, I went through that a couple of nights ago. I think I started getting emotional and everything. I was just like, man, I want to get out the house. I want to see my friends. I want to see my family. So if you get to that point where you're feeling kind of anxious or you're kind of feeling depressed, or just even if you walk out to the steps of your wherever you live at, if you live in an apartment or a house, just go sit outside on the steps or something like that, with your brace on and your crutch, and just be careful. Of course, you don't want to end up hurting yourself. Just sit outside, get some air, turn some music on. If you like to pray or write journaling or whatever, do something that's going to keep your mind focused in a positive way to where you're not just like isolated and you're kind of getting in your own head and things like that. Yeah, so I feel like it's just, along with the physical, you have to remember to take care of your mental health as well. I'm a big advocate of mental health. I work as a substance use disorder counselor as my job that I normally do before I got injured. So take care of your mental health, man. Like go to if you have therapy, do your therapy sessions physically and mentally. I do therapy right now. I do it twice a month because I'm not currently on my job's insurance. So that's been helpful for me to get things off my mind. I talk to my partner, I talk to my friends, like my homeboy Alex, he'll call me. We'll talk on the phone for a little bit. I'll talk to my brother, my mom will come by and bring me food. And we'll just chop it up, man. Like try to do healthy activities to the best of your ability while you're at home by yourself a lot, and understand like it's gonna go by like the first few weeks go by so slow. But I'm telling you guys, my surgery day was on the 17th, and it's almost the 17th of February again. Like yesterday was Valentine's Day, so understand it's gonna be a process. Don't rush it. Just take it day by day, man. Like, and just remember to stay positive throughout the journey. It's a long journey. You're gonna be doing physical therapy for a while, but just understand like the effort's not gonna go to waste. You're gonna get to a point where you're healthier again. You're able to kind of get around the house better. You're able to start like walking in the kitchen, or or even just cooking in the kitchen, or whatever the things you like to do. You know what I mean? Just remember that's gonna take time, and to be patient with yourself. But that's all I wanted to update you guys on. So I have physical therapy next week on week 5. So I'll let you guys know how that goes. I'll let you know how my mental's doing. My mental health's doing a little bit better than it was a couple weeks ago. I was kind of feeling down. So I'm happy that I'm able to bounce back so far and just trying to stay in the right frame of mind. So if you like the video, like the channel, subscribe, leave some comments leave some comments if you want to ask if you have any questions about, the process I've had to go through, the exercises you're doing, how your body's feeling, how your mental's feeling. I'll be sure to respond to you guys and give you guys some advice. Yeah. So happy Thursday, and I'll see you when I see you. Peace.